Welcome to Wild Sun Tarot. This is a monthly reading for the zodiac sign of Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus for July 2025. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, you can always check out my daily messages or book a private reading with me. It's okay if it doesn't resonate, you can just feel free to watch a different video. So take whatever resonates and leave what doesn't. And let's get into Scorpio, July 2025. If you don't like to watch me shuffle, you can always skip the video. Yay, the sun. Look at this energy, Scorpio. I was thinking about it, actually, for you. Interesting. Okay, the Emperor, one card flew out. Let's see what it is. Okay, Four of Swords. Look at this, from Six of Swords to the Sun. So nice. Perfect. Okay. So, Scorpio, beautiful energy for July. The sun, okay? Don't stay too long in the sun in July, but overall very happy. So the sun is truly one of the happiest cards in the tarot, okay? Is saying about clarity and fulfillment and stepping into your power, being very beautiful in doing so. So really claiming your full potential, okay? Your total energy with the sun card here. That's your current energy. So I guess for July, you seem to be pretty happy, pretty fulfilled, right? Maybe everything that were supposed to stay in the past was already left, because with the Six of Swords, I can see that you recently let go of some burdens or some past hurt or past in general, right? Whatever happened that maybe hurt you or wasn't right for you, you've left it in the past, and now look at you, you're glowing, okay? So whatever it is that you let go of brought you happiness. It's supposed to be. So you may feel lighter, or more clear on life. Maybe you got some answers right now. Maybe walking away was an answer from whatever that was. Okay, so the sun is clarified by Page of Swords, right? And Page of Swords, it's the card that is talking about new thoughts coming in, new ideas. Look how beautiful that is. Like you've left some old thoughts, and you get your answers, right? Currently, you're in your clear. You're in your power. You know what you want. You know what you need. Everything seems like it's once again clear, right? You can see what you want, and the new thoughts want to show up, right? New ideas. So that's very nice. It's very smooth. So Page of Swords can speak about any new beginning, okay? But it can be strongly connected to like new knowledge or new things that you want to learn, like connected once again to words, to thoughts. So maybe you just discovered you have space to read more at the moment, or get into a new project, or truly finally follow your passion. So a challenge here, being Page of Swords, is to not only think about it but also make that first step, right? So maybe you've let go of the past, and right now you kind of want to settle on your happiness. Let's go, just be free and go with the flow. But Page of Swords as a challenge here, it reminds you that there's something new you could be doing, right? Like you let go, let's start something new. Let's bring out a new idea. Let's, find out something new, as because this is a perfect energy to do so, right? You're in your power. And speaking about power, the Emperor in your subconscious, so that's a position of someone who has everything under control. So again, it seems like you gained the control of your life from the past, whatever that was. Maybe you left a relationship, maybe you left a job that wasn't fulfilling, maybe you just moved out from a place that was just just not a good environment in general, right? Bringing you down, clashing your ideas and stuff like that. And finally you are in your power, in a place where your ideas can flourish. So a challenge here is to bring out something new. But the Emperor here in the subconscious, it reminds you that you have that power, that you're very much effective, right? You whatever you want, you can bring out in your life, and you know how to get there. You don't have the fear to be bold. Yes. So with your advice, within your advice, we have Four of Swords, okay? So interesting, because you give me this mixed ideas, these mixed feelings. On one side, I can see you're very happy at the moment, and you have a lot of power that you've gained from, I guess, moving forward, but you're still in some sort of stalemate. So maybe you're still recovering, right? Four of Swords is a card that speaks about waiting for things to happen rather than going for it. And I guess I think you're enjoying your peace. I think you're enjoying having everything under control. You're enjoying the happiness you're in right now. You went out of the storm, and this is a nice place to be. Just keep in mind to not stay there for too long, because I think in July, that's why the Page of Swords is here, to remind you that don't settle for just that. Whatever that was in the past, it didn't work out, but there can be something new and better. Don't just stop moving altogether just because you free yourself from something, right? So if there's a new idea showing up, or Page of Swords, it can be even like daydreaming. If you have like a dream that you wanted to do, but again it may bring the uncertainty that you just free yourself from, remind yourself where you are at the moment, which is a very powerful place, and go chase that dream, because you are in a good place right now, in a place where you have the ability to do so, and the peace. Okay. I see you're not agreeing with the Five of Wands. So in how you present yourself here regarding the Sun is Five of Wands. So the energy of the Sun and the Emperor, it's a very powerful energy. Okay, it's someone who is bold enough to live the way they want to live. Okay. But the Emperor, just a little bit at times, have the tendency to only see his side of the story, okay? And it seems like you are right now not very prone to argue about what you want from life. So Page of Swords can be also a new energy coming into your life that has new ideas or things they want to maybe do with you. It can be in your relationship, it doesn't have to be, but it's just something new and maybe different from what you've already think of how you should live. Like you have the fixed idea of what you want to do and how you want to be, and this makes you happy, and someone is like, hey, what about this, let's try this, and you're like, no, excuse me, I know what makes me happy, you won't convince me, your perspective is wrong, and all of that. So I'm not saying you're going that harsh, and maybe you're not speaking it out loud, but just the fact that you're in a way closing yourself to something new, as I can see here with Five of Wands, that's not the best approach, right? Because even if you don't want to do something, which is completely fine, you don't have to argue necessarily with the other energy or whatever it is that it comes. Usually when we do have this Five of Wands and when we do argue, it's because we're seeing something that maybe we would like to get, but with all the things that can come with us not getting that new thing, it's easier to just rebel and, you know, deny it than really look into it and be like, maybe I would like that life, you know. So what I'm saying is that you're in a position of a lot of happiness, and you try to kind of like reject new ideas, okay, or new ways of thinking. And listen, you can, it's your free will, but you know, it's better to use that emperor energy and the sun to find out if those ideas are actually interesting and good, and maybe they can help you or others moving forward, you know. So being a little bit more open-minded would be good advice here, okay? To not bail on this new idea that wants to come in July. So in your surroundings, 7 of Wands, you may feel like, you know, people are against you in a way. Once again, this 5 of Wands with 7 of Wands, I think like your energy is very independent, and maybe it's because you fought for what you wanted, like from life, or in general, like you fought your fight in the past, right? You left what didn't serve you, and you find yourself in this very nice, comfortable, happy place. But right now, it's kind of feel like you're looking at others as the enemy a little bit. Not always, but when they project something different, or when they try to, you know, give you any perspective, you're backing out, right? You take it as an attack. Oh, that's a good, yeah. Take it as an attack, and no one is attacking you, okay? 7 of Wands, it's everyone's taking care of their business, but for some reason you feel like all this is like towards you, like all the eyes on you, and you need to present yourself some way, somehow, which is defensive, and I don't think that's the way. So be careful about that, okay? What else? 2 of Cups here in your hopes and fears. So, and with the Knight of Cups as well. So, I think you secretly hope for, and I say secretly because I see the moon reversed here. And again, like the Emperor is a very bold and proud energy, okay? But I feel like you do want something to come in. You do want maybe a new relationship, can be romantic or not. But whatever comes in, it has to come kind of on your rules, on your conditions, and that's kind of not how, you know, relationship comes. And maybe also it's that you're waiting for something to come instead of just moving towards it. So you're in this stalemate position, and you have the idea, you have like, what's the other word? I'm looking for other words for ideas and I forget. Like, there is a new thought that came into your mind, okay? Maybe it's regarding a relationship, okay? Someone coming in, some loving energy around you. But you're kind of in your Emperor's phase. So you're kind of too proud to really move towards it, okay? You don't want to be judged or misunderstood, okay? And I think this is coming a little bit from your past, okay? You see, I saw the sun and I'm like, this is super energy, and it is awesome energy. But you see, you're kind of going from the sun to the moon in the future, reverse. So from clarity to, again, losing the answers, right? But listen, you won't have answers for everything always, okay? You for sure will gain more answers if you let this page lead, right? And you start to think about other ideas, other situations, or other scenarios that can happen, right? Then only the one you have written, or only the one you're in control of. So with the 2 of Cups, you want connecting, you want connection, you want love, you want understanding, you want someone to get you, you know, to join with another energy. But I feel like for you, this means trouble, this means uncertainty, and you prefer to wait, okay? If this person, this Knight of Cups maybe even, comes to you and shows up all their cards, then you're willing to step in, okay? If not, then you're going to be this mystery, which is also very, very Scorpio-like. No, listen, I don't think that's the good way to start whatever that is, okay? If this is a new connection, it's better to ask questions if you want to find the answers, okay? If you want to stay in the clarity, and just get to know that person day by day, okay? If you also are interested, it's not a good way to just, it's not a good idea to just wait, okay? You will need to make a first step, okay? Ask the question, send a message. And in the future, when there's things that are not being answered, because of course, like, you won't get to know everything about everyone in a day 1 or 2 or 3, with the moon reversed, it's good to remember that, like, you're still in your clarity, you're clear, okay? And if the other person, and as long as you're showing up clearly, you can just hope that the other person will as well, right? There's no other recipe for the connection. The end of this is the Knight of Cups, so I do feel like it may be someone coming in, someone with intention to start a relationship with you. It can be romantic, doesn't have to be. If this is not a person, this is just anything that it's new and exciting and makes you feel things that is not yet answered fully, right? So you will need to just trust that you don't have to have all the answers and the past won't repeat itself, okay? But also, you've been through Six of Swords, so you already moved towards the clarity. So if the fog comes again, okay, you will be able to move towards it as well, out of it as well. But this moon in the future, something makes me feel like it's more you than them, or whatever that is outside, that it's keeping secrets or not being clear. So just remember that this clarity you've gained with yourself, you can have this clarity with others. You can, really. Even if someone in the past showed you can't, it was just on them. But you can find others who will give you that clarity. So don't fear letting go of this power that Emperor has. Actually, go with that power. Go send that bold message. Go present yourself as who you gain to be, okay? And I think this is a new, nice beginning that can come in as long as you will be honest with yourself and the other party. Yeah, I do feel like it's about a new connection. So be careful about how you present yourself, okay? It's good to be confident and, in your power, but others also have their time to speak and have their different ideas, right? If this is someone that is coming in and they may be different from you, don't take their difference as an attack on you. Again, it's just a new idea, and maybe that other can really complement you well, okay? So think about it that way. Scorpio. Okay, let's see what oracle cards we have for this reading. Oh, I think it's beautiful. You're in the sun. There's some new energy coming in. Stay clear about what you need and want, and I think you'll be good. Just be gentle, okay? Try to be gentle. And just have fun. Sun is super fun energy. Okay, there were 2 cards. We'll take this one. Nothing is yet set in stone. You know what this makes me feel like? It's like this reminder that, okay, this is where you are, right? The Sun, the Emperor, great. But listen, it can always change, okay? Everything constantly changes. So you just have to be easy and go with the flow, okay? Because even though you're in a great place and I'm very happy for you, this is not the end. So again, Page of Swords is encouraging you to move in a new direction, maybe a different direction, because nothing is yet set in stone, okay? Everything is changing. It's a mutable moon. And let's take one more message, which is great. It's great. If it was set in stone, then that's boring. Then there's no point of continuing, right? Exactly. I'm glad we agree. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wow, beautiful energy. It can really be about the new connection here for you. About some new love coming in. Okay. In a bright flash, your soulmates wrap around you in a cosmic embrace. In this moment, you feel completely loved. We travel through time with these souls, and each one changes us into who we are meant to become. Some challenge us, and others lift us up when we are on the edge of the light. through them, you feel absolute love. You see, that's beautiful. And this is also a 6, and maybe some relationship from the past that you walked away from, you know, it was the challenging one, right? The karmic one. But you've learned already a lot from it, and it looked like you gained your power once again. So it's a time for a new lesson, okay? It's a time to be a student for a new connection. And I hope this one will be very nice and loving and fulfilling. Okay, so don't be scared, be positive about it and open. I think you got it, Scorpio. So thank you so much. Have a great July, and I'll see you in a month. Bye bye.